There we go, everything's disappeared. Alright everyone, welcome to the Journey episode 1, whatever this is. Let's see what this is. It's Vindicta again. Well, we're not gonna give her a female voice. We're just gonna go, as always, we're gonna use our narrator voice for this. Hello, and welcome to whatever you'd like to call this. I woke this up this morning, much like many mornings for a long time now, wondering what my purpose was in life. I woke up questioning whether or not I wanted to be here. I woke up with the same thoughts that run through my head every single day. It already sounds very relatable and very depressing, and that's why it's so fucking depressing, because it's so relatable. And I already have a feeling this question game is gonna be very depressing, and with whatever this is, wait, I actually have to change the game title also. With whatever this is, they mean whatever this is, like life in general, and I don't know what it is. Like, I have no clue. Apparently they don't. Wait, oh no, I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, Journey episode 1, whatever this is. Hey. Okay. Why am I the way that I am? Why do I do the things that I do? Why am I so unhappy? What could ever make me happy? Can anything ever make me happy? Fuck. I mean, I know why I do the things that I do. I know why I am the way that I am. The last two lines hit way too close to home right now. It's like recently, especially, and this year in general, yep, and the years before that too, obviously. But this every time I think of myself as a child, I was like just a happy child. I don't know why I was happy, but I guess I was happy, but not for long, let me tell you that. But I was just such a polite, extroverted, nice kid, and now I'm those introverted asshole who's just like... Honestly, when I think what could make me happy, I don't know. It is really big. The only thing that is in my head is a new life, maybe a family, children, bringing joy to others, because I myself cannot feel joy anymore, happiness. Only hatred, so nothing left inside of me anymore anyway. Oh, this one is gonna get depressing as fuck. I'm already stressed as fuck. I'm already a little bit teary. I'm getting teary a little bit. I'm getting more emotional ever since I got my emotions back. I'm way worse. Because I was dead inside. I was literally dead. I had no emotions at all, and now I have some. I got them back because of a great person. But that person is not here anymore. To help me, support me now. I'm on my own. Living between my old hatred life and my new emotional life. Which only leads to more hatred, let's be honest. Let's just keep going to the game, but we're gonna talk about my whole life story. I think many people ask themselves the same questions on a daily basis. I think it's probably fairly common and normal, so to speak. I guess you may be right because you just nailed it on the fucking head with me. Got me all emotional and wiped up already. So yeah, that would be things to talk about, I guess. I'm not good at small talk and stuff like that. I'm just, yeah. Let's keep going. Think that speaking to a therapist, taking medication, nope. Therapist maybe, taking medication, nope. Yet, no. No. What else? Ne. Nene. Nada. Or speaking to a close family member or friend are very potentially viable options that should be considered if you're hurting. Some of us have tried some of these options. Some of us have tried all of these options. Some of us don't have these options at our disposal. I would like to invite you to this best. I need to be able to talk again. Stop coughing in your inside in your head. Stop the brain farts. I would like to invite you to a perspective that often helps me at times. I would like to share with you things that might help with something you are struggling with in life. I'll take any help I can get at this point. I'm in. You got me. This is not a replacement for therapy, medication, or talking about your feelings, emotions, troubles, and traumas with someone close to you. This is something to be added to those things if you feel that those things would be beneficial to you. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know where my journey is going to take me. But I know that if I don't start walking forward, my journey isn't going to take me anywhere. So, that being said, this is just another step forward on my journey in life. Find my purpose, and if it helps someone else in the process, then great. If this doesn't help someone, then at least I gave it a shot, took a chance, took a step forward in my own journey through life, figured out what doesn't work. Which is a very important part of your journey too. One thing that I've learned along the way is that life isn't about succeeding all the time. Life is 90% about failure and reacting to that failure and pushing forward. Life isn't about being a good or bad person. Life is about being you and letting others be themselves. I'm trying. I'm mostly the anti-hero, and I'm trying to be myself even I don't know who I am. And letting others be themselves, something most of the times, but sometimes if I have to step in, I'm gonna step in. Something I'd like to mention before moving forward. This session isn't free, obviously, but it comes with an intentionally low price tag. People will always ask if you truly care about helping someone, why don't you do it for free? The answer to that is simple. For the same reason most people don't do things for free. Not because they don't want to, but because they have bills to pay and mouths to feed. Because doing anything is an investment of time and money. Simply because they can't afford to do the things for free, even if they really want to. The flip side of that, I've done what I can to make this as low cost as possible, and with that being said, I'm intentionally keeping this session short enough so that it can fall under the requirements for a refund of your money back if you don't feel it has helped you in some way, shape or form. That's one way of telling you that I could refund this game, but I bought this like way longer than 2 weeks ago on Steam, so there's no way I can refund this. Don't want you to use your money on something that doesn't give you some benefit. Plain and simple. Anything you find in this session does benefit you, take it and apply it to your life, even if it's only 10% of what I've stated here today. Use what works for you. And whatever is useless to do, whatever we talk about that doesn't apply, just completely discard it. What applies to you will not apply to others, and what is useless to you will be useful to others. Everyone thinks differently, everyone feels differently, and just because everyone hurts doesn't mean we all hurt the same. So again, much like anything in life, take what applies to you and use it moving forward, and discard the rest. You're not going to like everything you read, everything you see, everything you play, or every experience you have. It just means it wasn't meant for you. And that's okay. So with all that being said, let us continue. One of the things I've often struggled with has been finding a purpose in life. I think it's something we all face at some point. There are very few of us who know exactly what we want, and no one truly knows where they are headed, even though sometimes we think we do. Life always has a way of throwing twists and turns in the road for us, and things don't always work out exactly as we expect or hope. Something I've learned is that in order to start your journey, you literally have to start. Already my first struggling point. Now, that sounds dumb and oversimplified, I know. But what I mean is exactly that. No, it's not dumb and oversimplified. It is literally a problem I have. Ah, water. I know and understand exactly what you mean. I'm just stuck in a place, not moving any direction, not backward, forward, sideways, up, down. Well, emotionally down, I guess, but otherwise. Oftentimes we get caught up by phenomena known as paralysis by analysis, where we analyze everything and research on how to get started so much to the point where we never actually start. This means we waste time, stagnate, and paralyze ourselves from moving forward. We overthink and get stuck in the planning phase, meaning we never actually accomplish whatever it is we wish to accomplish. Yup. One of the best ways to combat this is to just simply start doing something, you lazy fuck. Doesn't even have to be the something that you want it to be. It can literally be anything. Be something you have absolutely no interest in whatsoever. The act of moving forward is going to help you figure out what it is you want to do. It's not going to just fall in your lap. This big epiphany is not going to just come to you when you're looking for it. That just isn't how it works. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Hell yeah! And in response to your answers to the questions, I am going to provide you with an idea or hobby to pursue. You know what? A new hobby, new idea, new life goal? Fuck it, I'll take it. If it's writing, I'm gonna be so pissed because that's what I want to do anyway, and I haven't done it much. Started like just putting new files, song titles in. About my depression and shit and my anger and stuff right now. And yeah, I never finished writing on that long story that I already have. Oh well. This idea or hobby that you'll be pursuing is not meant to be your final destination. It's not meant to be your destiny or your purpose, so to speak. All it is meant to be is the first step in moving in a forward direction. Once you start doing whatever it is that's recommended to you, You will find what your true calling is along the way. Don't focus on the destination. Don't try and guess where you'll end up. Start overcomplicating everything. If the answer you receive at the end is go shovel snow for an hour every day if you don't have snow, go shovel sand instead. Don't ask yourself, why the hell would I bother wasting my time with that? Instead, just understand that you're here for a reason. You've tried many things that you thought might work for you, and they didn't. You want to build a life that you've never had, and you've got to go about it in a way that you never have. Just keep doing the same things over and over, you'll only ever obtain the same results. Much as we want to bash our heads against the same wall, hoping that it will eventually break, it's very unlikely to happen. If you see my head and my straightforwardness, I will break that wall. But we might find that if you turn around and go in a better direction, then just maybe we'll end up on an entirely different path that leads to something awesome that we never knew existed. That's the purpose of this exercise. Not to tell you what you want to hear, not to make you feel good, not to make you feel relaxed. Not to take your depression or anxiety away, just simply to get you moving in a direction. Any direction. Now again, you can totally just read your answer at the end and say, nah, fuck that, not interested. That's perfectly acceptable. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm not in charge of you. You are. It's your choice. Everyone makes their own grown-up decisions, and everyone can interpret the session how they choose to. As I said, if something benefits you, use it. If it doesn't, discard it. There's only one person in charge of your life, your direction and your purpose, and that person is you. You have the power to do anything you want, or nothing at all. All I'm attempting to do is tell you what works for me personally, what helps me personally. You can take the same idea, premise, and roll with it, or don't. Now, Brink have rambled on for far too long and have beaten the metaphorical horse to death thrice over, so let's get on to those questions, shall we? Some of these questions may be familiar to you, from all the other question games maybe, or just from the questions in my head. And some will be entirely different. The most important part is to answer them as honestly as you can and truly take time to ponder on each question. Make sure you're answering them properly, as there's no going back to previous questions. I'd like to invite you to turn off the lights for a more peaceful experience. Nothing is going to jump out at you. You may also grab a glass of water, or ready for a bottle of water, to sip on throughout the remainder of our session if you so choose. I cannot swallow much because my throat is so tightened. Eating is already pretty hard and feels like I really feel sick after eating, but I need to eat, otherwise I would just, I'm probably gonna lose some weight though. It's a positive side effect maybe? I don't know, let's get going. Before we start, I'd recommend closing your eyes and taking 5 deep breaths, inhaling until your lungs are full of oxygen, and then exhaling until your lungs are completely empty. One time is enough. Rinse and repeat the simple process before continuing on to the question portion. Take control of your breathing, flush anything out of your mind that could be potentially distracting, and just to try to be in the moment. This will help you open up a more primal part of your brain and assist you to answer the questions with more clarity. It's that very simple and work our way into harder questions as we go. If you don't understand the question, or you don't feel like it applies to you, just create your own scenario in your head where the question would make sense. The brain will subconsciously make it relevant to you. I will give you a couple of words to choose from, and I want you to choose the word that resonates best with you, whether you just like the word better than the other, or perhaps it describes you more suitably. Now, let us begin. Solid or soft? Solid. I have to be solid. I can't be soft. Soft will get me abused. I have to be solid. I have to be strong. Cynical or genial? Yeah, why not both? Almost cynical or I mean, genial or cynical? I'm a genius. Pessimist or optimist? Oh Jesus, realist. But for my life vision, from how people would perceive me and I would perceive myself, I'm probably definitely a pessimist. Artistic or athletic? I mean, I'm trying to be athletic. I played tennis for 10 years. I'm working out regularly. I'm going to the woods and stuff, but definitely artistic. Happy or sad? I don't know what being happy feels like. Dark or light? Sunny fucking wolf. Originally it would have always been dark, but since I'm Sunny Wolf, it's light. Dull or vibrant? Vibrant. The number 6 or the number 7? 666. Info 7 is a third of 21, which is my favorite number. That's 6. The number 11 or the number 13? Hello, Megadeth 13, great song, great album, nice number. Friday the 13th. Original or remake? Original all the way. Fuck remakes. Fuck, and fuck them. Sweet or salty? Now that is a good one. What do I eat? I don't eat sweet or salty anymore. I'm just thinking about sweets, but if I think of normal food, I would say I don't think this is gonna be the toughest one for me of all of the questions, sweet or salty. Don't eat much chocolate, it's too sweet. But I also don't eat much chips. I like to eat peanuts, they are very salty. I like to eat the popcorn from cinema, and that's very salty. I like to eat kebab, which would be spicy. Well, the kebab is not spicy, but it is. Yes, salty? Let's say salty. From all the things I think I consume, and they are salty. Spicy or so spicy? Absolutely spicy. Hell yeah. Breakfast or dinner? Now here's the thing. Hold on. You're gonna object on this. Everyone who knows me is gonna object on this. I never ever eat breakfast. Why? Because I'm lazy fuck that wakes up too late, and I eat like the midday. Like I eat like all day besides breakfast. I eat like main meal, evening, just any random shit all the time. But I would love to just have the time, take some time back, relax, and do some nice breakfast. But everyone else would be like, dinner. Probably, who knows, we would say dinner, definitely, and I understand. Breakfast. Brunch or lunch? Lunch. Hot dog or hot cat? Never mind. Don't answer that. Well, my answer would have been hot cat. Meal or snack? Me. Yep, meal. Yes, meal. Bill or Ted? Ted. Drugs or alcohol? Why not both? No, I don't really do drugs, but I do a lot of alcohol. Let's just say I do a lot of alcohol. Goddamn. Loud? Quiet. Loud. I am not a loud person, but I like it loud. I'm going insane if everything is just quiet. Makes me feel lonely. It gives me time in my head. And that's the one place where I don't want to be yet. In my head. Loud. Creative or destructive? Oh, what about creative destruction? Oh, that is a tough one. I mean, I can be creative, but I'm very destructive. I destroy everything. And I'm actually not that destructive. Okay. Okay, hold on. Creative. I like to write songs. I like to write stories. Destructive. I would destroy everything if I can. I can actually, if I just want to and would get my ass, I would destroy everything. Hurt people. I destroy everything that is in my way anyway. I need like kind of relation that I have with people. Huh. 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 I wanna be creative, but currently I'm just so much on a destructive drive. Fast or slow? Sometimes things are going to slow. I'm gonna pick slow. I wanted to pick fast. Fast is good, but fast can be really scary. But now time is running so fast. Slow. Let's make it slow this time around. Nerdy or geeky? Nerdy. Intelligent or plain? Elegant. Hello. Basic or complex? Absolutely complex. Funny or smart? Me personally? This is about me? But I forgot what I should answer. Or which describes me, which one describes me better? Fuck, probably smart, I'm not funny. Romance or horror? Absolutely romance, fuck horror. But I'm an absolute hopeless romantic. Books or movies? Hey, books. Music or game? Oh, wow! Why not both? Hold on. Oh, oh, holy shit! Music. Are you serious? That's like my most two. That's my traits. That's the two things I do: listening to music and gaming. That's all I do right now. Wow. I play music I wanna do more music if I could. I literally stream me singing. I streamed a game of me. I played a game which was Twitch sings, which was karaoke me singing. Then I also play games all day and night long. Where I'm just getting so mad at people. I'm playing way much too competitive game and not just single player games. I just can chill and relax and like co-op games and not any fucking bullshit anime music or games. Are you? Fuck you! Where's the skip button? I wanna skip. Music games. Jesus Christ. I quote everything. Everything. Never quote anything. Which or sometimes actually you're too slow. Music. Lover or fighter? What is it with these hard questions? What do you mean with fighter? Define the fighter. Yes, I'm the lover. But I'm also a fighter. Both. Like, it's like the person is taking my most two common traits and just decide one of them. Music, games, lover, fighter. Ah, don't have anybody to love. I always fight. Fight for what's right. I would actually start fighting more. I would actually kick some people out of my Discord server. I should have been there for quite a while. It might or might not. I have a lot of connections to other people and I'm actually one of the active ones as well. So I guess lover. Let's go with lover. Sexy or thoughtful? Oh, thoughtful. Alright, now the simplistic. Yes, very simplistic. You took gaming and music and other stuff like that. Oh no. Wait, now the questions are out of the way. We'll move on to something a little more substance. If it gets harder, oh my god. And I'm just gonna die, but normally the first ones are harder for me than those ones, and it should be easy for me, but I don't know yet. Let's see. Really try and think hard on these ones. They hold weight and value, and as silly as some of them may seem, they offer insight into your mentality and way of decision making. Would you rather run a mile or walk 2 miles? Walk 2 miles. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to walk down at your door. I would kickbox a bear. Do I wrestle a bear or kickbox a kangaroo? Wrestle a bear. Kangaroo is too easy and the kangaroo has done no harm. But wrestle a bear, I'm in for that. Would you rather have 12 hours of heavily broken sleep or sleep for a solid 3 hours? 12 broken hours of sleep. Would you rather spend your time with friends or family? Friends. Technically family if I would have the family on my own, but think of what family is. I have friends. Would you rather have lots of friends but no family, or lots of family but no friends? Lots of friends. Would you rather wear a hat forever or shave your head forever? Wear a hat forever? I love hats. Come on, I have so many. How many do I have right now? 1980. Oh, that's my birthday. There's like 22 hats. Well, those are not hats. Let's say 17 hats, approximately. Whoop. Would you rather be covered in tattoos or never have a tattoo on your body? Be covered in tattoos. Would you rather pierce your tongue or pierce your nose? Nose. Would you rather give up your favorite food or your favorite drink? Oh. What is my favorite drink? Don't say beer. Is beer my favorite? What is my favorite drink? I only drink beer and water and I don't... I was addicted to energy a bit. I'll give up my favorite drink. Would you rather only eat ice cubes for hydration or only eat food that's gone through a blender for nutrition? Drink blended food for nutrition. Would you rather have the ability to teleport or fly? Teleport. Would you rather be able to see through walls or break through walls? See through walls. Would you rather spend the night in a haunted house or a day in a haunted asylum? Huh. Haunted house. Would you rather join the circus or go skydiving? Join the circus. Would you rather be alone forever, constantly surrounded by strangers that don't speak your languages? Strangers. Shouldn't be alone. Would you rather be comfortable but never grow? Or be uncomfortable but experience major growths? Well, currently I'm uncomfortable but experience major growth every day, and with major growth I mean I'm just growing slowly and slowly. I'm more insane and full on rage. I'm literally about to destroy something, that's for sure. Would you rather be? Well, if I could decide, comfortable but never grow. Would you rather be big and strong or tiny and smart? I'm already tiny and smart. But do I wanna be big and strong? I'm working on it. I can be tiny and smart and still become strong. Would you rather be famous or infamous? I want to be infamous. I'd rather be feared than loved. Would you rather be really good at something but never get credit for it, or really bad at everything but everyone knows who you are? Be terrible but everyone knows me. Would you rather cook food in a frying pan, do that all the time, or bake food in an oven? Cook food in a frying pan. Would you rather cook or clean? Cook. Would you either paint or draw? What's the fucking difference, draw? I know what the difference is, I'm just kidding. Would you rather sing to music or dance? Sing. Would you rather write or read? Write. Would you rather go to a concert or stay home alone? I'm going to so many concerts. I just was to want to go to a concert here. Would you rather be in the sunshine or there's no sunshine? Would you rather 1,000 enemies that dislike you or one super villain enemy that hates you? But I want to see the dynamic between me and this super villain. I already have 1,000 people, enemies that dislike me. This is my own server, is full of enemy. Let's go, super villain. Would you rather eat raw fish or eat raw beef? Raw fish. Would you rather be successful at something you don't enjoy or never be successful at all? Be successful at something? What? Never be successful at all. Would you rather do something you don't want to but be rewarded heavily? Only do things you want to do but never obtain anything spectacular in life. Live a common life. Someone disliked you. Would you rather know or not know? I'd rather know. So immediately know on which point we are. Someone was madly... Are you serious? Game. By now, you should know, even the game should know enough about me. And I'm horribly lonely and I need a person in my life and I'm an idiot, so obviously if there's someone in love with me, I'd rather know right now. Volunteers, raise your hands. Let me know right now if you're in love with me. Let me know. Just let me fucking know. Be like, I love you, and I'll be like, I love you too. It's probably a lie, but I would still go dates with you and stuff like that because I don't want to be alone. I know it's pathetic. I'd rather know still. You had to choose between your favorite pet and your favorite person. Which would you choose? I don't have a pet. Probably my favorite person. But technically always the pet is the right answer. Pets don't betray you like people do. Even your favorite person can betray you, but my favorite person would be Kirby. Fuck. My favorite pet. You win non-existent pet. You could change your mind or change your body. Which would you rather change? My body. First of all, I'm not the happiest with my body. Second of all, I will never, ever change my mind, change my opinion for anything. Never. What I say is the truth and the unwritten truth. That's how it is. Would you rather sleep in a pitch black room or with all of the lights on? Sleep in total darkness. Would you rather sleep in a room that's too hot or a room that's too cold? Too hot. I know what too cold feels like. Would you rather sleep on the forest floor per night or in a rowboat in the middle of the ocean? In the ocean. Would you rather swim with sharks or run with bulls? Run with the bulls. I definitely cannot swim with the sharks, that's for sure. Would you rather plant a tree? Plant a small vegetable garden? My lazy ass would probably just plant a tree instead of plant a small vegetable garden. But we had a vegetable garden, it would have been nice to have one back. All of brick. But you better have a mode with alligators around your house or a turret system with heat seekings. Ah. Now the thing is, heat-seeking missile could be more effective. But the alligators are cooler. It's still deadly. Let's go with the alligators. Would you rather text or talk on the phone text? Would you rather write a letter to a friend or receive a handwritten letter from a friend? Oh. That's a good one. I don't know, I don't care. Not write a letter. This is so sad. When I think about the presents I received and the presents I gave way more than I received. Let's be completely honest here. And when I think the real last present I got was from Nutella out of the blue, like out of nowhere. That was the last real gift I've gotten by anybody. Maybe Kirby gave me one actually, I'm not sure, to my birthday. It's probably like the only officially person that should know my birthday. I would love to receive presents. People that care for me, to know that they care for me. But I am a giver. You would have been naked for a day, dollar. You would drink too much water, eat too much food. Drink too much water, already eat too much food. Actually do both, I guess. Oh no. Would you rather give up games forever or give up social communication forever? Does the social interaction include online communication? But if it's only real life interaction, games are such a big part of life, probably also such a big part of the world. I'm horrible at social interaction nowadays and I don't know how to interact with people anymore in the first place. But games is how I met everyone that I know right now. And I only talk with people online. I almost have no real life social interaction besides that one person who keeps inviting me to shit. And even said, hey, let's hang out today. And then we're not hanging out today. But I want to socially interact. I mean, technically I want a waifu. Now I'm like, let's see. Oh. Still can watch TV. I give up games wherever. If I can watch the videos still of games, big question. Otherwise, I can still watch TV, watch movies, watch Netflix, read books, read comics from games. I think I'm gonna give up the games. Surprisingly, no one's gonna believe me. Everyone's gonna say I'm so full of shit, and I understand. I even understand more than by the last time I said I'm so full of shit. Yeah. What do I have to steal food or get my own food? Definitely my own food. Would you rather lose your teeth or lose your toes? Oh no. I'm gonna lose my teeth anyway. I wanna. Both is horrible. I guess my teeth? I mean, depends on how many toes. If I would just lose like one on each foot, I would be fine. But all of them? Probably not. I guess lose my teeth. Would you rather feel loved or make someone else feel loved? I already do that. I just wanna feel loved once too. For once in my fucking life. Okay, let's be greedy. Let's be greedy. I wanna feel loved. I wanna feel loved for once in my fucking life by any fucking body. That's the first time I go with the fucking greedy hands and said, like, I'm the giver. I'm the one who makes people feel loved. But for once, I want to be greedy. I want to be greedy. I want something. Things I never get. Things I never feel. Thank you for your answers. I find them all to be very intriguing. We're going to end with some simple answers to some potentially not so simple questions. Some of these may be easy for you to provide an answer for, while some of these may require a bit extra thought. Be advised that it's always better to take your time and be thoughtful with your answers than it is to make a mistake and answer improperly. However, even if you do provide an incorrect answer, there's room for error. There is a reason why you aren't allowed to go back and change your answers. Remember that. Now, let us continue. Do you get a solid 8 hours of sleep every night? No. Recently, my sleep has been way better. Way better. I don't know why it's been way better, but I don't get the 8 hours sleep every night. But when I think about sleep, I do sleep good recently for whatever reason, and let's go. Nice. Do ringing phones give you anxiety? Yes. I never had that problem until the only associate with a phone call is problems. Fuck's sake. And yeah. So whenever my phone rings, if it's I look on the number, but I already feel bad. Already feel anxious. Already feel bad when I get a call, and then when it's a number I don't know or a person I know and don't want to talk to, like Oh, their phones give nowadays they give me a lot of anxiety. Yeah. You afraid of the dark? I guess not. Nah. Being comfortable in front of people you don't personally know? No. Would you consider yourself to be the life of the party? No. Are you afraid of dying? Yeah, kinda. Do you have any regrets in life? Yeah, probably. That is a tricky one. Be proud of who you are. Yes, but no. I'm not proud of what I'm doing with my life, but I'm proud of who I am. I know who I am. I know myself pretty good. Let's go with yes. Are you afraid of who you might become? No. No. I'm not afraid of this part. This is the only real me that is left. You feel accomplished? Hell no. You enjoy trying new things? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be open-minded? Hell yeah. Do you consider yourself to be smart? Absolutely. Would you consider yourself to be happier most days? Absolutely not. Do you consider yourself to be wise? Yeah, probably. Are you good at math? Absolutely. Do you enjoy hearing conspiracy theories? I don't listen to them. No. Do you enjoy learning about historic figures? Sure. Do you enjoy hearing supernatural stories? Yeah. Do you believe in a higher power? I am the higher power. I mean, technically, yes. Yes, I believe in karma. Do you have any pets? No. Do you feel loved by your friends and family? No. Do you ever feel alone in life? Yup. Do you ever feel ashamed of who you are? No. Would you consider yourself to be a skeptical person? Hello? I don't trust anybody. Yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. You consider yourself to be trusting? Not anymore. I'm the most loyal person you motherfucking ever meet. Straightforward honesty. You like animals better than people? We had this question in probably like every question game. And yes. You could press a button change your physique, would you? Yes. You ever felt like an outcast? Yes. Is your social standing important to you? The right answer would be no. The right one. But my answer is yes. You asked yourself what the most important thing to you was, and then it was immediately taken away. Would you still be content with your life moving forward? That leads to the question, what is the most important thing to me? Right now, I would say yes. I don't know what my most important thing would be. Alive? Question mark? This is the most important thing to me. I have video games, but I can live without them. If I lose pretty much anything, I would still be fine. I'm moving forward with so much. Survived so much. I can keep on going. You feel proud of yourself. Proud? Yes. Sometimes. You have a hard time giving yourself credit. No. I oftentimes self-deprecating. Only when other people are around. Do you have a fear of abandonment? Don't. Wouldn't call it a fear. I don't want to be abandoned. Well, maybe I do actually. Maybe yes. You have a fear of the unknown. Also yes and no. Like, yeah, kind of. Do you have a fear of rejection? No. You ever rejected someone else? Surprisingly, I did. Did anyone ever say unkind things to you? Yes. Where do I fucking start? Okay, let's start with childhood. First, it were my parents, students in my school, in like elementary, middle school, high school, online, on Discord, in the server, on Skype. Probably no, Skype was actually way finer than Discord, I think. Probably also on Skype, I don't know. God damn, I miss Skype. Oh, so lot of fun, loads, thousands. From you should have never been born to go kill yourself to go fuck yourself, die in a hole. Why didn't you die already? Go, I don't know. Whatever you can imagine, every of those I've already heard in a lot of languages, from Kurva to Scharim to Sukaplia to you're an asshole, you're a monster, you, I don't know, the list will never end. Psycho, you murderer, you criminal, you scumbag, you the N-word. So many things. The list would just be too long. Can I even... Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. As often as I got told it to myself, I definitely said unkind things to other people. You believe that everyone deserves a second chance? Hell no. You made a grave mistake or did something you know you shouldn't have done. Would you want a second chance? No. Are you optimistic for the future? No. Yes. I hope so, but no. Are you ever filled with a sense of dread or impending doom? No. No. Would you consider yourself to be a hater? No. You believe that just because something doesn't apply to you, that it's probably useless to everyone else as well? No. I'm not ignorant. You believe that you have what it takes to achieve something great in life? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. No. Not a single person. Have you ever let someone down? Only one person that I ever feel like I've let down, like a group that I used to hang out with back in the Skype days. Even we didn't ever Skype in my TOS days. So yes, it would be the only people I've ever would say I've let someone down. The only ones, though. The only ones. The only those three people. From very far to the west. Everyone else, if you ever felt like I let you down, go fuck yourself. If you ever let yourself down, hell yeah, no, yes. Does this count as letting myself down? That's a big question. Cannot say what I'm thinking about. No. Would you consider yourself to have a pure heart? Technically yes, it is the purest of hearts. It's as everything should be, but it's definitely pure. Would you consider yourself with a short temper? I have actually pretty long temper, but if you break it, then you fucked up. Do you believe that violence solves some situation? Absolutely. Do you believe that there's a chance that the world can obtain global peace? Yes. It is called war. Until there's one nation left. Have you ever won an animal? No. No. Actually, no. Yep. Have you ever felt? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? No. You enjoy drinking coffee? No. You enjoy drinking tea? Yeah. 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 Not really, let's be honest. But he's really a good chef, yes. Do you enjoy baking? No. Do you enjoy arts and crafts? I mean, I guess I enjoy them, but I'm not good at this. I do-it-yourself type of person. I'm a DIY person. No, I'm horrible at this actually. Do you enjoy coloring? Yes. Do you enjoy reading? Yes. Do you typically like documentaries? No. Do you find flowers to be pretty? Sure. Sure. No. Do you typically find yourself in situation about not being? Yes, guess so. Do you have a difficult time controlling impulses? No. Sometimes, yes. Do some fragrances give you severe headaches? No. Do you enjoy swimming? Yes. Do you enjoy heavy amounts of physical activity? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be creative? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be special? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be talented? No. Do you consider yourself to be egotistical? No. Are you allergic to any animals? No. Allergic to any medicines? Probably yes. Allergic to any foods? No. Not officially at least. Have you ever been afraid of someone? No. Have you ever been afraid of yourself? No. I'm fine with who I am. Yes, I am a warrior. Is I really brave? Yes. Yes, I am strong. Do you ever feel weak? No. Do you ever have a difficult time being vulnerable with people? Yes. Yeah, yes. Your world came crashing down around you. Do you think you could survive it? I survive everything. You ever put yourself in risky situations? No. Do you often step outside of your comfort zone? Now that leads to the question, what would be my comfort zone? I guess not. Some sort of problem that shows that you haven't been able to figure out an answer. Yes. Oh. Probably? I don't know. Go analyze. Oh. Oh, here we go, and he also my fucking antivirus pops up just as we finished. Fucking bullshit. Oh. That should be about enough. Think I've heard everything I needed to hear in order to give you my evaluation. Now, I'm going to present you a list of 3 separate hobbies or activities that you can pursue in your journey moving forward. 3 separate hobbies or activities. Oh, I can't wait to hear that. Hold on. I'm gonna say cook. Something that involves creativity. And something that's like sports. Maybe not sports, maybe like something. I'm saying like, what do you say? Cook? Gardening or something like that. And something creative. That's my call. What she's gonna give me. It's important to note if you feel like any of these 3 choices would be detrimental to your health or things you're incapable of doing, that you do not do them. Instead, replay the session and start from the beginning in order to obtain potentially new options that might be better suited for you. Oh. However, with that being said, if you are looking to venture forth into new experiences, you should not replay the session in order to just change your options, simply because none of the 3 options interest you. The options laid before you are given for a reason. Some of them may suit you personally, while others may be polar opposite of where your typical interests lie. I can see that. Remember, this isn't about moving in a direction you're comfortable with. It's about getting out of your comfort zone and trying things you've never done in order to obtain things you've never had. This is meant to be a new experience, a new journey, something to help you grow and gain new perspectives, and hopefully help lead you to what you truly desire in life. Each of these ideas are meant to be pursued every day for 30 days to get the full benefit of the process for 30 days. Interesting. You don't have to enjoy it for 30 days, and you don't have to continue doing it if you don't enjoy it once the 30 days are over. This will help you build discipline and learn something new about yourself. Now, further ado, your soul's are as follows. Choice number 1. Become a baker of many things. Ah. You little bitch. You fucking bitch. I love cooking, I don't like baking. But I just don't know how to bake. So she's not wrong, it would be something new to try out. I know exactly how to cook, I would be a great cook, but trying to bake? Huh. Should just hit up Shinigami, she knows how to bake. Like, hey, yo, let's get this baking stuff. How do I bake? How do we do it? Now, maybe you have lots of experience with baking, or maybe you have none at all. Either way, I recommend focusing on baking only things you've never baked before. Ha! I knew it! That's why baking. I never baked. You can find infinite amounts of recipes online, true, with the video tutorials to walk you through the process and budget options. You don't have to spend much money in the process. Fair enough. Sounds like an interesting idea. You can bake for yourself, or you can bake for friends and family. What friends and family? You could bake for online friends, but they're way too far away, so oops. Doesn't have to taste good or be texturally correct. This all comes in time, and baking is a science. Baking is about being creative, but first learning the fundamentals. Once you figure it all out, you can transform standard ingredients into some pretty special concoctions that others might never get to experience without the efforts. Baking with an open mind has the potential to of course I get interrupted every fucking time. Baking with an open mind has the potential. I should just hang out this fucking thing that says do not disturb. I've got just so they know. Fuck off, but yeah. Baking with an open mind has the potential of incredibly amounts of mental progression and growth in various ways. Just be sure that you try a new recipe each day for 30 days. Holy shit, that's a lot of baking. That's a lot of eating. Holy shit. Or at the very least the same recipe over and over again with small variations to determine the ultimate way to bake that particular recipe. 30 days the same food? Oh no. Ha! Ha! I called it. I called gardening. Gardening, cooking, and something creative. Well, the cooking went to baking, and the second one is gardening. I nailed it on the head. Gardening, but plant things you've never planted, and plant a new seed every day. Never planted anything anyways, let's go. Again, perhaps the gardening experience is limited, or perhaps it isn't, but gardening is one of the simplest, easiest things you can begin doing. If you're constantly planting a new seed each day, get to see the progress of each of your plants that came a day prior to the others. You can mark them with dates and labels, or even grow them with a particular theme in mind. Salsa and herb gardens are among the easiest and cheapest to get started. and this often offers a therapeutic level of both literal and figurative growth. Choice number 3. Play a competitive game that you have never played before. Now that's not gonna be easy. But there's definitely some out there, and Track Your Daily Progress is definitely some I would like to play, so I could definitely do. That's like the most simplest out of the 3 ones. I was expecting something creative like fighting, gaming. I was like certain of game because that would be like too stereotypical for me, but a competitive game, oh no. You should not make me want to play competitive. Track Your Daily Progress, oh no. Okay, listen. Probably not going to be good right off the bat. Yep, it's a game we've never played before. Especially when you consider you'll be facing off against more experienced players. But if you just spend a little bit of time each day, you can add up your progress from day 1 to day 30, just by tracking how well or how poorly you're doing. On the days that you're doing well, ask yourself, why am I doing well? On the days you're getting ruffle stomped, ask yourself, why am I getting ruffle stomped? You're not bad, you're inexperienced. There's a massive difference. Sometimes when you're playing poorly, or you keep making mistakes, it's due to reasons you won't realize. For example, maybe one day you've had caffeine and another day you haven't. It drastically affects performance even in gaming. Perhaps one day you're a little more hydrated than another. Being hydrated improves accuracy and reaction time substantially. So even being slightly off on your liquid levels can affect your performance. Blood sugar also affects performance. Nerves also impact performance. Being too calm can also be detrimental to your player's skill and ability. As you track your progress and assess yourself, you begin to have a better understanding of many aspects of life and learn to better prepare yourself for certain situations that may be demanding your abilities. So with all of our titles, I'd like to give you a secret words. Your word for this session is ability. If there's anything I can leave you with, let it be this. A smart man knows how smart he is. A wise man knows how smart he isn't. In a world full of the ignorant, ruled over by the educated, be wise enough to be able to learn from both. Fuck the ignorant people. Out of the 3 choices you've been given, it's recommended that you choose only one of them to pursue over the next 30 days and then go from there. Again, it's not about interest level, it's about growth. That being said, blah 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 blah, more of mystical health, many minutes. Yes.